Yes. Not sponsored.
Hey,
but sponsored.
it's the pre-show.
It is the pre-show.
Oh shit! It's the pre-show.
And Mr. Penguin this week, since I believe he's the one that started the call, he's on top.
Yeah. So note to self: always start the call.
Yeah.
Always be the person on top. I like it.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, Mike's pimping out his AEW wrestling. I will continue to pimp out my Red Wings.
It's really just that my hair is a disaster, and I didn't want to do anything with it this time.
I need to trim mine. You can't see it too well, but I've got too much hair.
God, your hair's so long, Mr. Penguin.
I need to cut mine. This is getting. I wasn't gonna do it this week though because Easter week and everything. They're slammed. I ain't doing that. Ain't about that life. Mike's like, I need to do my beard.
I always have a little thing to play with.
Yeah. Jen actually
that did not come out right, Mike.
That didn't come out right. Jen actually asked me to it was probably like 2 weeks ago in that because I had like a more scraggly in that, and she was like, can you just trim it down? And I was like, yeah, sure. So no more trying to grow a really big beard because it looks like shit anyway when I do. Yeah, unlike penguins who can do that.
See, that's just too long for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having long hair, where like if my hair starts touching my ears, I'm like, no, it has to get trimmed.
Really? I mean, look at really?
No, can't do it.
Yeah, hair touching ears feels kind of weird.
Yeah, no, mine's gonna be getting cut. I'll get my summer. I actually cut it kind of because I did. I think in January.
Cut your hair, you goddamn hippie.
This isn't. My dad's got it now. His hair is now in a ponytail.
Well, I had that braid for a long time, and then Extra Life happened.
True. Yeah, that's true. And I'm just used to you without the hair now.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, might as well. It makes life easy.
Yeah, you can't have a bad hair day if you don't have hair.
That's true.
All right.
So do we have everything? Everybody good?
Right. I mean, we just need to get audio going, but.
Well, I meant yes. I got news stories popped up that we can pull from. Penguin has the one he found. The Marvel.
I've got a couple things. So
yeah, Penguin's got a couple things. The ones I have, like outside of the big one, I have a couple like small ones. So we should be good.
I think we know what the main topic is today.
Yeah, so we'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
That'll be you too, because I don't know much.
All right, we ready?
I don't know much.
Yep, I hit record.
I just started recording on mine.
Yep, my audio's getting picked up. Right.
Yep.
Recording.
Yep, that's right. Going for my snowball. I do that in front of my in front of that because even though this is retracted, it'll still sit there and pick that up if it's doing whatever. So.
You don't have the mic on your headset muted?
No, because then you get then you get the red light.
And? I mean, I do mine through voice meter, so it doesn't really matter.
Voice meter. It's actually voice meter's actually cooperating for me today. It's amazing.
Miracle.
All right. Well, are we ready?
Prepare for clap.
Prepare for clap. Watch my arm fall off.
No, that's your leg.
The arm got hurt too.
Kids, practice safe home improvement policies of always have a spotter on your ladder.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Not bad, boys.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 10. We have made it to double digits.
Amazing.
We're preteens now.
We are preteens now. We've made it to double digits. So it is episode 10 of the Lunarcast, the new class. I am your host, Iron. As always, with me is Mike. How are we today?
Hi, I did not hurt myself this morning.
Penguin from twitch.tv/Mr. Penguin Von Penguin. How are you?
good and still the only independent voice on this podcast. I have not been bought out by the man.
Mike's like, I didn't get bought.
Quit. I mean, I haven't received a check yet, so I have not been bought yet.
Quail in the chat on the live recording when reboot.
What, like episode 30?
I thought we only had to go 24 episodes.
Okay, fine.
And then we set the record.
Doot.
Did you break your face too?
And my jaw did hit it. It hit the ladder.
Look, he may be concussed right now. We don't know for sure.
It's quite possible.
Somebody called the doctor. He might have CTE.
It's gonna be really funny because Jen's gonna come home and she's gonna come in and be like, "Why is there a ladder?"
I don't know if he's
like
hit the point of CTE
so I didn't move it
yet.
I don't know because we don't know how many concussions he's had before this.
None that I know of.
Oh, well, you're behind by like 7 concussions, my man.
Yeah, I know.
Lindsay got a concussion one time at Linens and Things.
At Linens and Things?
Oh, I get it now. So the things part of Linens and Things is concussions.
Well, she was working there at the time, and she was trying to get like an ottoman or something down off of a shelf, and it slipped and hit her in the head. Yeah, that was fun. All right. Anyways, video games.
Yes, back to video games. So we'll leave the big news story for the end, even though I'm pretty sure everybody listening knows what it is. So we're gonna start small. For those out there that didn't play it or you just kind of want to add it to a collection, you can get Assassin's Creed Unity for free until April 25th, due to Ubisoft wanting to they wanted to, they're basically doing it for so people can explore Notre Dame.
So I think they were, it's part of their donation, I think is what I read. But for those of you that may not know, and if you don't know, congratulations on crawling out from some kind of rock or cave or something. But earlier this week there was a tragedy in Paris where the Notre Dame Cathedral caught on fire. Destroyed a good portion of the roof, one of the spires, I think some of the interior, but I don't know, I don't remember for sure on that one.
Some of the interior went down.
Quasimodo is a suspect in the case right now.
I mean, he has to be. But so Ubisoft, they not only donated, money, but they also put up, for the week, they're offering Assassin's Creed Unity for free, because they went through a whole bunch of effort to recreate the cathedral for that game because it's set in France. And
that's $0.00, kids.
Correct. And they are also, I also saw a story that said that they're actually going to be using Assassin's Creed Unity as a reference for rebuilding the cathedral.
Yeah, they did say they were looking at using it as a reference to rebuild, because they did such a high detail of like 3D scanning and everything. So it's not the definitive one, but I mean they're going to be. I mean the thing's been around for 800 years, and that I don't see it having any issue of rebuilding it almost to each brick.
I mean, the issue is going to be you can. I mean, I'm sure there's enough high res shots of it, but you're not going to get the same stained glass windows.
Well, yeah, not the old ones.
I mean,
those windows supposedly survived.
There's probably enough to recreate the stained glass that was destroyed, as far as like the story it was telling, but it's the art isn't going to be the same.
Well, no, I mean nothing's going to be the same.
They'll be able to go in and use techniques to create. They've got pictures of it. I'm sure they'll be able to recreate what was there. It just won't be the original. That's all.
Right.
Yeah,
and it won't. It'll be as close as they can get to it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think the spires wasn't even original. It was built in the 1800s.
Side note to the story, though, just so you know that, and I was talking to you about this on the pre-show. I told you I'd bring it up. Uh, so we're very used to at this point people being angry with game publishers and going on Steam and review bombing games.
Mm.
They're like review lifting
Oh
Unity.
yeah,
People are flooding Steam and giving just positive reviews.
Yeah, they're
the
calling
wazoo
it like
right
a
now.
reverse bomb.
Yeah. Would this be like the Steam version of a spirit bomb from like Dragon Ball?
I can see that. Yeah.
Shut up, Mike. Your
You be
disapproving
quiet over there,
tone
Mike.
is disapproved.
You be quiet over there, Mike. You haven't even watched it. Yeah, I can see it though.
Good. So yeah.
It's a good way to look at it. So yeah, it's a good thing. But if you want to go pick it up, add it to your library on your PC and everything.
Library, not
Library.
berry, not a library.
So sticking with Ubisoft real quick, I know there was an update earlier this week about the title update 3.0 for Division 2. Some more balancing in that after the title basin. It's going open. It says we are opening a public test server, blah, 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 on the PC. The big thing out of this, though, was that the raid that was supposed to be coming out on the 25th is postponed to May.
That's good.
They didn't say
That's
when,
good.
but they did
Time.
they postponed the raid.
Hey guys,
We all know that the real reason was to get out of the way of Endgame.
balancing video games is hard.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't really. I mean, we'll get into it later, but I haven't really played Division this week. It's been kind of a busy week. But
We'll talk later on that.
yeah. But no, I'm glad they're willing to push things and not put out a broken product or one that they don't feel that is ready, and they're okay with pushing it. And as a consumer, I'm okay with that. So I'd rather them be happy with their work than pull a BioWare and put out a product that's not even ready.
True story. Yeah, it's a smart move. How many times have people complained about content being pushed out and they're like, "Oh, you pushed this way too early. Why did you do this?" Them taking the time to do that is good. I think they should push it back. Plus, it gives me time to get closer to getting ready. I still probably won't be ready.
Probably not. Probably won't be either. I think you got to be like 500 or something, like 450.
I definitely
tier.
won't be ready.
I have to be in the world tier area of the game before I can do that, and I'm like level 15 or 16 now.
I mean, so Quail actually helped push me to World Tier 1. So basically what it is, you run through all the story missions. Because really all the missions in that, outside of the story, everything that's there, all it's doing is it's just there for you to loot and gain level. Like, it's actually nothing to do with the end game. And then once you get to 30, you start doing all the strongholds like in order. Like, you have to do like the Hyena one, and then the I think it's the True Sons, and then the Outcast or something like that. You do them all, and then you hit World Tier 1. Like, it's done, it's over. You go to
And
World Tier 1.
that's when the new group comes in.
Yeah, the Black Tusk, and then you have to sit there. They take over everything again, and you basically have to do a bunch of shit, and then eventually at some point you're powered up enough to go into the stronghold for them, and then you can keep going. And then it's almost, I guess it's like another reset. I don't know. I'm only in World Tier 1, but I'm gonna assume it's almost like another reset.
I mean, I would think it's kind of like your prestige levels and stuff like that in Call of Duty,
Basically.
where you put in all of the work to get all of the unlocks and all of that stuff, and then you hit the button to prestige, and it resets everything.
But you do get to pick your specialization. So, I think Ben's home. But you do get to pick your specialization.
You got some splaining to do. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'll explain it after the podcast. So go get her, Ellie. Jesus Christ.
Pork.
So, I lost my train of thought. God damn it, Ellie.
World tiers, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So the world tiers and everything. But you get to pick your specialization. So I picked like a sniper specialization. So I got like this massive 50 caliber rifle on my back. along with your other 2 guns plus your sidearm. But you have to pick up the specialization ammo.
I am not shocked that you picked the sniper.
I like the sniper. It's good. Oh, big boy.
How many heads can you pop from a distance with that? With one bullet.
I would love it if you could do it to where they lined up and you shoot it and you just go through like 3 heads. I know it would be awesome, but I've only shot it like twice.
You don't have the magic bullets?
I do not have the magic bullets. I can't bend the bullets.
This is how we know that Iron wasn't at the Kennedy assassination.
Right.
This is true.
So that's good. So we know that they pushed that back. They're trying to make sure that it's balanced and good. I like that. But Iron, I want you to know what's something that's not balanced and good. Predatory microtransactions.
Ooh.
And
yes,
let me tell you why I bring this up.
All right.
And that is because it has been reported because of filings with the Security and Exchange Commission that the boss, the CEO over at Take-Two Interactive, gets paid apparently anywhere between 1.2 and nearly 2.6 million dollars in bonuses, depending on how much microtransactions are sold.
Wow! Oh my God, Take-Two owns Rockstar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's all the GTA Online money.
That's GTA Online money. That's currency and NFT.
I have to pay $100.
I was gonna say that's all 2K stuff too.
Yeah, like so I have to pay $40 for a shark card or whatever to get $3 million in game, and when I do that, the CEO gets $2 million.
Well, I mean, I mean, he's not getting that for your $40.
I got that, but that's that's not my point.
Yeah, but you start to see why they seem to push these so damn hard.
Yeah.
It's free money for them.
Yeah, free money for them and less money for us,
But,
I guess.
But
Damn, I
it's
didn't
also
know that much.
it's also controversy free money because it's not loot boxes because there's a difference there.
True.
I mean, yeah, at least you get to choose what you spend your currency on, right?
Yeah, that's true, I guess. That is a little crazy though.
It happened to pop up. I was scrolling through some other things to see if there's any other, because it's a slow news week, and I was curious. But that popped up, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I thought you were going into like a Mortal Kombat
I haven't even looked at Mortal Kombat.
I've heard their microtransactions are a disaster.
I know they're supposed to be doing the microtransactions. I haven't looked into them, but they said they were doing it for cosmetics.
Well, they're offering. I think wasn't it Mortal Kombat that their season pass was like $100 or something?
No, I think it was something else.
That was not.
Was it Dead or Alive?
Yeah, DOA. It was like $92 season pass.
Yeah.
I was just like.
Yeah.
This just opens up that can of worms where, like, I understand that there's a way to do certain microtransactions, and I get it, but I still stand by the keep your microtransactions out of a game I paid full price for.
True.
See, I am I guess I'm in the camp of your microtransactions in my full price game can be like cosmetic stuff, but there should also be a way for me to get it in the game too.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. Like, it's all cosmetic, but it should be in the game that I can unlock, and this is just making it to where I can get it earlier.
So maybe how like our friends at Ubisoft make you buy premium currency for certain things and don't give you a chance to earn the premium currency in game.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Iron, did you get that? Did you get your air bowling emote?
I did not yet.
Slacker. Somebody buy this man his air bowling emote. Give him some premium currency.
He's an avid amateur bowler.
Semi-retired amateur bowler.
He got pulled out of retirement to help Lieutenant Dan.
That's true. I did it for a little bit.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Christ, horrible person.
Every time.
So another little just side news thing. I don't think it's going to really affect too many people, but so Criterion or whoever's basically running it at this point is shutting down the Burnout Paradise servers from the original release, not the remastered one that came out, but they're shutting it down from the original release on August 1st. 11 years after the game launched.
I was gonna say,
so it kind of makes sense.
It had a good run.
It
Yeah,
did
11
have a
years.
good run.
But there's no point in running the servers anymore because if
Everybody's
they shut
on
down
the
the servers,
remaster
people
anyway.
can just go to the remaster, and they're probably moving it to that anyway. So, and you can still play it offline. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's perfectly
Not
fine.
a super huge deal.
Not a super huge deal, but I mean, it makes sense why they're doing it. But it does kind of suck for the people that can't do whatever.
Speaking of games with online servers and servers that got shut down, do you remember the game City of Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Basically, it was DC Universe Online before there was DC Universe Online. Full-fledged superhero, supervillain kind of game, MMO. Apparently, I read this week. Apparently, for the last 6 years, there has been a private server up and running of City of Heroes.
Damn.
Not without controversy. Some of it being that they're like, well, you could have told other fans of the game because this is really cool and we really love it, but also because there's some rumors going around that they're able to run it because they had source code and stuff leaked by one of the developers who was pissed off that the game was being shut down, and that they may have had access to people's original characters, addresses, billing information.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
That's a
people
tough
are
one.
like, hey, but we don't care about that. Can we just get more fan servers? Apparently,
Yeah.
the source code's now been released into the wild. So
Yeah. So that's it. Outside of the big one, because we're holding that to the end. That's it. That's it for my small tidbits of news. Penguin, you had one other? I know that.
yeah, on the superhero train, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 release date announced July 19th,
Nice.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I remember they did say it was only coming to Switch. So
put on your hero pants and get yourself ready for adventure, kids.
yeah. Mike, did you have anything before we touch the big one?
Nope.
Oh man.
No, I do
You never
not.
notice it until after you say it.
Phrasing.
It's all about phrasing. Oh shit. Okay, so this week there seemed to have basically been a very secretive interview that nobody knew about until the news actually broke one morning. Mark Cerny.
Wait.
What?
How can you call it secretive? It's in a published.
No. Like nobody knew the interview until it was published.
Nobody knew it was
knew
coming. The interview was coming out
coming.
until it published. Like nobody knew that Mark Cerny talked to Wired. Yeah.
Gotcha. I was like, it's not very secretive if it's published.
Yeah. So I'm looking on Tech Radar's thing because it's kind of a summary in that. I didn't really want to pull up the Wired one. But basically, Mark Cerny sat down with Wired and did a full-on interview, basically detailing the PS5. So we know a ton of specs about it, and I'll go through those here in a minute. But it's there's no release date or anything like that.
Fourth quarter 2020.
More than likely, it's going to be 2020
at the earliest. I would
at
say.
the earliest.
No. I'm telling you now. You clip this. You hold on to this.
I'm fully with you on it.
Prepare yourself for Psychic Penguin to come through again. Now, this prediction takes a little longer to carry out, but fourth quarter 2020. This thing is out for holidays next year.
Oh, I'm fully with you on that. Just because at that point it would be 8 years since the generation. An 8-year cycle is what the last one went through. Didn't it come out in 2013? Oh yeah, that is 7 years. Okay,
math is hard.
Math real hard, yo.
Hit my head.
Oh, so now he's got an excuse.
now he's using it. Now he's using it.
So anyway,
He's gonna be like, do the dishes later. He's like, I can't hit my head.
my knee.
Smart asses. So basically, let's go through the details real quick. It's going to run an 8-core AMD chipset based on 3rd generation Ryzen architecture. The GPU will also be it is taking the best bits from the Navi GPU family, which is also AMD. A built-for-purpose SSD storage system, 3D audio, backwards compatibility with PS4 games and VR hardware, and up to 8K TV support.
That's right. You're going to be able to play your PS5 games in 8K at 2 frames per second.
Pretty much. Like, there's no point in that. But the project, PS5 development and architecture and everything, it's all being headed by Mark Cerny, the brainchild behind the PS4. So he's either doing a redemption over if he had anything to do with the PS3. But
he's like, we're really sorry about that cell architecture on the PS3. Yeah. We're still atoning for that.
Yep. It's going to take 2 systems. It says audio will reach a new gold standard on the PS5, according to Cerny, thanks to a new audio engine that will deliver immersive sound, particularly if you're using headphones. While it remains unclear, expect something resembling the experience seen with Dolby Atmos. The PlayStation 5 release date remains a mystery. 2019 has been ruled out. Obviously.
Q4 2020.
Someone said back in May, Sony Interactive CEO John Codera revealed to the Wall Street Journal that the PS5 wouldn't release until at least 2021. That now seems a reasonable guess, debunking a report from Ace Securities that claimed that it would come out as soon as Christmas 2019, earlier than the Xbox 2. Because we don't know what it would be called.
So let's take some stock. First and foremost, this is an incomplete spec list because we have no idea how many teraflops this thing is working with.
Right?
Oh, for sure.
Where's the flops?
We don't know how many flops. We need flops.
If I don't know the flops, how can I possibly?
It better be triple-digit flops.
But I know that Iron is over here and he's freaking out because he's like, "Oh my god, check it out! They're running this shit on Ryzen." Well, no shit, it's cheaper.
Yeah, no, it is cheaper. I understand that it's cheaper.
That's cheaper.
That's why they work so closely with AMD, because it runs cheaper than working with NVIDIA.
It's 100% more cost effective than using any kind of NVIDIA chipsets.
Yeah. I mean, not to say that AMD is like the Ryzen architecture is a very high step up from what AMD was using before, and the Navi GPU does finally start to catch up with the GTX, but it's still not anywhere near what NVIDIA can do. What is so funny?
Lindsay 2.0 in the chat jumped in while we were talking about the flops, and she says she thinks she has to go.
That's funny.
Not those kind.
Not those kind of flops.
I do think it's interesting. The big thing here, like the game changer that they're talking about, isn't the GPU. It's not the CPU. It's that SSD drive.
Yes.
So
it is huge.
Yeah, I think I think the test they did, and this might be what you were going for.
Yep, and they did it live.
So they did this test live. So they booted up on a normal PS4 and on the PS5 dev kit. They booted up Spider-Man. Fantastic game. Everyone should play it. And they did a fast travel. And on the PS4, I think it was even a PS4 Pro. I don't remember for sure.
I think so, yeah. But
on the PS4, it took 15 seconds to do the fast travel. Yep. On the PS5 dev kit, it took less than a second.
Yep.
0.8. It's based on their numbers. It's roughly 17 times faster.
Yeah,
is what they're saying. It's about 17 times faster on the boot up. So you go from 15 seconds to start the fast travel to playing again to less than 1 second.
Now I will say
That's
in that game though, that's a little disappointing because I love those subway cutscenes
That's
that they
fair.
put in the
Yeah.
fast travel.
That's true.
Well-
They
well,
hid the
yeah.
fast travel well with that.
Yeah, they did
But-
hide the fast travel well, but the point of the matter is like you're not gonna have to hide it.
Right.
No, yeah, they won't have to hide it
You're gonna be like, so this tells me absolutely anybody who had any thought that we were gonna see Elder Scrolls 6 on the back end of this console generation, well, you're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be in the front end of the next generation.
It'll be the first
be
like 2 year or 2 of PS5.
You're going to be able to fast travel across a damn map in Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. I mean, they won't have to hide the loading screens. Like, you got to think how, they'll hide it in like elevator scenes, or they'll hide it. Their old Division, they used to hide it when you went into your base and everything. It made you walk because it was loading everything in
The base, yeah.
So they won't have to find the weird ways. I mean,
but
God
where
of War hid
where will
but
I get my
really
Mass
well.
Effect elevator scenes?
You won't.
That's
Your
what I was
Mass Effect
referencing.
elevator scenes are dying.
Good.
But how will I get my news updates?
You'll just have to get them elsewhere.
Damn it.
Yeah. But,
No, that to me is like, really, it's the game changer. That, and then the more immersive audio will be really nice. They're talking about you'll hear it all around you, and you'll know it's all around you.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge, and I think that it's gonna be a big play with VR. And he would not say anything about it, but there is possibly an updated PSVR in the works.
I mean, the only thing they confirmed is that the current hardware will work with it, which is
and that's
great.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the only
when you
thing,
invest like what you do into it.
the only problem I have with PSVR are these fucking things. These stupid things.
they're not the best.
They're not.
Like if we could get an Oculus style controller for the PSVR.
That
Like-
and I know it's just because it's based on the camera. But if they came out, essentially, if they came out with an Oculus S type headset, where it has the inside out tracking, a better set of controllers with some analog sticks on it,
Yeah.
that would make I think that would take PSVR to a whole new level.
And I think that's probably what they're working on for PSVR 2, in all honesty. I think they're trying to get to that same level. Honestly, like, my biggest problems right now with PSVR is you unfortunately when you put on that headset, you lose quite a bit of graphical fidelity.
Yeah.
And I think PSVR 2, whenever it comes down the road, is going to have a better like screen on it, so you won't lose the fidelity as much. I think they're going to change the controllers up. And I really think it's within 2 years of PS5.
Here's the other thing that I think would be interesting. Is what if they are secretly working with, let's say, Oculus in the background, to where you could, for PS5, you could take a normal headset, like a Oculus Rift S, and use that with your PlayStation 5.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I would sooner think that in an arrangement like that, they would take the Oculus technology. Oculus would get a chunk of all sales, and they would still bill it as a PSVR. You wouldn't be able to use any headset. It'd still be a PSVR headset.
Repackage it.
Oculus tech.
They just repackage it. I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Especially,
it wouldn't shock me.
Now, this would be what I would ultimately want is, okay, I buy the updated PSVR, and I know I can do it technically. There's like third-party apps that you can technically hook up your PSVR to your PC. But if I could just take the PSVR headset, hook it up to my PC, that would be fantastic.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be a spot where I think like it's a possibility that they might be working with, like, say, Oculus, because Oculus has nothing to lose there, because in this situation, Oculus isn't selling to consoles, and this is VR aimed at consoles.
Mm-hmm.
So it all it does is open up market for Oculus to get in,
right.
get a little extra more money. Yeah, and for Sony, it just gives them access to better VR technology.
Yeah, and in the end, consumers kind of win. But yeah, I think VR is going to be an even bigger push on the next generation.
I don't see a problem with that, as long as they start to move it. Like, it needs better tracking. Like, at some point, I want goddamn virtual reality like they have in Ready Player One, where I put on my headset and I put on my gloves and I just get to move around, and it's like I'm there.
Well, those what was it, the Vive, what do they call it, the knuckle controllers or whatever, that was basically, it had a button for each one of your digits. I think that was a Vive controller idea, or maybe that's coming with one of the new headsets or something. But I mean, that's ultimately what you want, is something at least that gives you independent control of your fingers in VR.
Yeah.
Like, I know with Oculus right now, I think they have 2 buttons, so it can do something like it can close like this, so that you just have like a pointer finger.
It's like in Bridge Crew.
And then it closes. Well, yeah, in Bridge Crew, it's just like, let me close my hand.
One finger.
But I mean, in that game, you're just pressing buttons, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if we could get some, like, independent fucking finger controls, like when you look down at your hand in VR and you move it, like you're wearing some gloves or something, and you move your hands, you can watch your fingers move in VR.
Yeah.
Like, that's game changer. That's full on game changer.
Well, that, and I know Vive did this with the little pucks that they have, where you can, essentially put a motion tracking puck on something and, use that as like a prop or something like that.
Yeah. In the end, it's gonna be better for gaming. I think Sony did this. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so with Sony coming out and kind of talking about this, do you think this causes Microsoft to delay and react?
No. They're
No,
too.
Or do you think that do you think that they're full on set? They're set in stone right now.
They're probably at the same point where they're. I would be surprised if we don't get at least the same level of announcement at E3 from Microsoft.
Yeah.
As far as the base specs and all of that stuff, what it might do is it might make Microsoft push even harder and get it out. Say, if Sony is planning Q4 2020 as Penguin Nostradamus predicts, then maybe it makes Microsoft push for summer Q3 2020 or spring 2020.
Ooh, I don't think they can. I don't think they're in a position to get it out by spring.
It depends on what their. I mean, their next platform could be all focused on xCloud, and then
they could just run a bunch of Xbox SADs, which we missed, by the way. Xbox SAD edition is coming in.
Did
May,
we miss
I think.
that? I mean, is that?
Yeah, we missed it.
Is it?
Minor thing. For those of you not in the know, the Xbox One S all digital, the Xbox One SAD. They played themselves on that.
Yes, they did.
I for one am cool with the idea behind the Xbox One all digital, if it's cheaper than it is or has a larger hard drive than it does.
Right, and that's I think that's the consensus amongst everyone, really, is for the size of the hard drive they give you, it's not enough of a price discount compared to just an Xbox One S.
It should have launched at
right now.
It should have launched at $199. on sale for $149 at the holidays.
Yeah, because you can get a 1S right now with Division 2 or some other games in that for $250.
Now that probably comes with a. I mean, that's definitely a sale price because the normal Xbox One S is $299.
And you do have to say that the Xbox One SAD does come with Sea of Thieves, Minecraft, and for some reason which I can't explain, Forza Horizon 3 instead of 4.
Now,
Which
see,
is really silly.
the thing I'm surprised at is that they chose to bundle games with it, and they didn't instead bundle 6 months worth of Game Pass.
I would have bundled that system not with Game Pass but like the Ultimate Pass.
Well,
where you have
right,
Xbox
right,
Live.
yeah,
I would have bundled that shit with a year of that instead of 3 games.
yeah, because that would have got that. I mean, that's what that console is aimed at, is Game Pass.
Yeah, so you can get on Newegg real quick. You can get an Xbox One S, 1 terabyte with Minecraft, Battlefield, or Battlefield 5. Minecraft 1 is $214.99. The Battlefield 5 is $232.99.
Yeah, but those are
Division 2 is
probably
$249.
those are probably discounted, discontinued bundles.
I mean, you can also get the 1S 1 terabyte flat out for $200.
Yeah, I mean it's so you take essentially
dumb 'cause it's on a
what they
500
did in my opinion is they took the selling point of the 1S out, which was, hey, you can get, compared to like a PS4 Slim. If you got a Xbox One S, hey, you get a 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
My PS4 Pro doesn't even do 4K Blu-rays.
Yeah.
So you know what this tells me? This tells me a couple of things. One, they botched the price point. Two, they botched the model on which they based it off of.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been an Xbox One X all digital edition instead of a One S, because at least that way you can still play 4K games on it. Or
right.
they're 4K-ish games.
Yeah.
We'll call it 4K-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just testing, because they're the first ones to put on. And I know people could say, "Oh, what about the PSP Go?" But they're the first ones to
I
put.
owned one of those. Fucking loved it. Actually,
they're the
I loved
first
it, and
ones
I
to
sold
put
it for my
out
Vita.
a discless home, like an all digital home console.
Yeah. They're
I think they're just testing the water as far as price. I think you're gonna see your normal $50 price drop for the holidays, and then it'll probably turn into a permanent price drop for the Xbox One.
I think that I think in all honesty that they got to drop lower than that for the holidays. I think that the Xbox One SAT is going to be $150 at the holidays still.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I think
And I think at that price, I think they'll sell a ton of them.
The other thing that I think they might be capitalizing on potentially is your parents and your grandmas that don't know that don't do the research they need to, and and their kid just asks for an Xbox One and they buy this one because it's cheaper.
It has games with it.
And it has games with it. And then, they're going to buy that at GameStop. And then the GameStop person, because it's the holidays and they're so busy, might not necessarily tell them, hey, you can't use physical games with this. And then you're going to run into problems.
In 2 weeks, they're going to come back. What the fuck did you sell me?
Right.
So.
It's going to be a problem.
Oh, that actually reminded me of another news thing. I forgot about it. This is because it had to do with GameStop, and it's gonna blow up in their face.
That sounded like such a cute segue.
Yeah, I thought about
I know
it.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just think
GameStop guys.
Yeah, poor GameStop. They're gonna die soon. So GameStop put out a policy, and it's gonna start with Days Gone, to where if you are, it's like not satisfied kind of thing. Like if you bring back Days Gone in within 48 hours, you'll get a full refund.
You're not getting a refund. You're getting trade
Store
credit.
But
You're
you're
getting
getting
$60.
full.
You're getting full store credit for it. Now, for those of you who are out there going, this means GameStop will be dead in a year, you're wrong.
I think it'll drive more people to GameStop.
Yeah, I think it's a boost that they're gonna see a big boost on it, and I think this is a kind of a shot in the arm that they want and they need, especially since
here's how GameStop worked previously. You buy your game, brand new. You open your game and you put it in your system and you play it, and then you're like, oh, this game sucks. I don't want to play this game. I'm going to take it back. And you go and you take it back to GameStop, and then they say, oh, sorry, you opened it. We'll give you $40 for it.
That's generous, $40.
I mean, a brand new game that just came out.
they've had certain releases where they'll guarantee 40.
Oh, okay.
Certain releases where they're like, if you trade this game in by this date, you're guaranteed a $40 trading credit.
That's still and then they turn around and they sell it for 55.
Well, yeah, they have to make money,
Well,
and they're a business.
What's really bad is you look at GameStop and you'll see like their used copies for 54, but then you look at a brand new copy and it's 30.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and then they ask you, do you want a used copy? And I'm like,
that's
really?
just publisher sales though. That's not under their control.
Yeah, but this they've already sold that for new price and they got it back. So they might want, if they want to continue to sell the used ones, they might want to undercut the publisher sale a little.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
But then they're digging into their markups. So
well, of course.
So Quail says, because it's in the Twitch chat, he says in Canada with EB Games, which I believe used to be attached to GameStop.
GameStop does own EB Games.
Okay, it says we get 7 days or 10 days satisfaction guaranteed with the membership.
Is that on new games or is that on trade or like used games? Because I know with GameStop they're, at least the last time,
any game.
Okay, because I know with GameStop there used to be a thing where, and people would abuse this. There was a policy where for used games you had 7 days to try it out, and if you didn't like it, you could bring it back and for one time get something else.
I don't know. It's an interesting policy. We'll see how it goes. I'm curious how many people are gonna binge play that game in 48 hours and go to take it back.
Oh, I'm sure people.
I would love to see the number of returns on it.
I'm sure people will do it, because if there's something like this in place, people are gonna abuse it. It's just like, how Steam and I think Epic kind of has a similar one maybe. Where their refund is it's either you purchased it within 2 weeks or you played less than 2 hours of it. If one of those didn't happen, then sorry, you don't get your trade in, or you don't get your refund.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see in the coming week with it and everything. But I think that covers everything that's happened in the past week.
That feels like it was the lead up to Easter. So
pretty
by the
much
way, today is Easter, so happy Easter to all of you.
It is.
Did you intentionally say hoppy?
I did.
Okay.
So with that, we'll go into our little what did you play? So Mike, what did you play this week?
I played a little bit of Division 2. I think I did like one mission. That's about all I had time for. Lindsay and I played Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on Friday.
Yep.
That was... There's some hard levels when you're doing co-op in that game, I'll say that.
I noticed.
And then I played Minecraft. And that's about it.
Not a ton. Penguin?
Well, because yet another week where I play some games. Well, let's see. Of course, I played some MLB. because I'm almost done with my rookie season at the majors level. I'm gonna win Rookie of the Year. I'm pretty excited about that.
Are you
Nice.
sure?
I am.
You've got it on. You've got it on lock.
I'm batting like 368 with 40 home runs and 100 plus RBI. I mean, it's happening. I got the
Watch
Rookie
me
of the
get
Year
beat.
on lock. Shut up. Let's see. We finished out the Civ game this week. We did it.
Yes, we did.
And Rob came in and stole a victory out from under our nose. Me and Bunny were like back and forth on that score victory.
I hate you and Bunny both.
All I have to ask is who destroyed Iron.
It was actually a combined effort between me and Bunny.
Yeah.
Iron sent a spy and he stole 56 gold from one of my cities, and then I declared war.
Look, Iron, that's
You knocked out my governor.
Hey. This is what you get for choosing Canada, okay?
Yeah, I'm not doing that next
You deserved that. Shout out to Quail.
And then we tidied up the house some, and I got the VR got back set up again, and I played some Falcon Age in VR. It's pretty fantastic.
Iron
is so excited about this. Iron, I know. I have played a mission of Ace Combat in VR.
Yeah, you did.
Let me tell you something. There's something. Did Mike just die?
I think so.
Okay.
He's pulling.
Mike.
I think he's trying to reach for something.
Whoa.
I want to do Ace Combat in VR with this.
Oh,
That'd be
boy.
great. I hope, because it doesn't let you use the Move controllers. You use the DualShock. I know that.
Yeah.
By the way, Mike,
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know that for that snarky look earlier when I mentioned the Spirit Bomb, fucking fired, man. Go away. But yeah, so Iron, let me tell you. You know what? No,
God damn it, Mike.
Lindsay's Lindsay's not in the room. She can't take over, so I guess you're hired back. But yeah, so I'm in the game, right? And I'm kind of flying the plane sideways. And I look to my left because the ground is to the left. And let me tell you, for a brief moment, I was like, "Ooh." just like I wasn't like really in danger of puking, but I got that feeling in my gut that, oh, I'm up really high and I'm looking down. It's like, holy shit.
But it's that good?
Like it was awesome. It was an awesome moment. Like I'm flying in formation and I've got a plane right here and a plane right here, and I'm just like and then Mike failed to mention this.
I did. I remembered as soon as you started talking.
Yeah, Friday night the stream was Sea of Thieves, and when Mike finished up with Captain Toad, he came and joined us. It was myself and 2.0 and Yuri, and then Mike came in.
Sailing with Yuri is an experience that everyone should have to go through.
We took Mike on a voyage through the Devil's Roar of the Volcano Islands.
Oh, fuck.
It was so good.
Fucking geysers.
Those fucking geysers.
You could just be walking along, and then all of a sudden you just get shot up, and then you land on the ground, and half your health is gone.
Yeah. We are now like 9 days out from the mega update to Sea of Thieves, the big one, the anniversary update. So soon we'll have our harpoons and our ship damage, and
that makes me kind of want to wait to install it until the update comes out.
I don't know. I would install it now, man.
I don't
feel it before.
I don't think you're gonna get anything out of waiting. It's not like the install is gonna be any bigger or smaller.
Fair. Yeah, fine.
And then before we went on air earlier, one of my buddies, he convinced me to pick it up, and I was messing around with them on it a little bit, and that's Risk of Rain 2.
Okay.
On Steam. It's basically just like a co-op, procedurally generated shooter. and you get dropped, and you're just picking up items and loot, and you're just trying to keep going and keep going and keep going, and every time you drop, it's different.
Interesting.
So it's like
Yeah,
it's a roguelike type game.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's interesting.
It's like $20 on Steam. I only played a little bit. I didn't play a bunch, but from what I played, pretty cool.
Yeah, nice.
Iron, what have you been playing?
Besides failing at home repair, what have you been playing this week?
He played the game of life and he failed.
Yeah, I lost.
You lost. That ladder was trying to finish you off. It was like fatality.
He drew the card. You fell off a ladder. Go back to the start.
You've lost it. Don't wake daddy.
Anyways. So let's see. Tuesday I played some Division. Didn't play a ton of it. But I get to play some. I think actually like Monday or Wednesday, I just I sat out on the couch and I played some MLB 18 because I don't have the new one in that. But I did dive back into MLB 18. I forgot how much I really just actually enjoy sitting there playing baseball. It's actually really, I don't know, it's just kind of relaxing in that. And so I played some of that. I don't think I'm actually far into the game. I'm only like in my first season, I think. So it's not like I have a ton of going on with it.
Road to the Show is like the premier mode of MLB.
Pretty much. Like Road to the Show is like the mode, followed by like Diamond Dynasty and then just down the list.
Yeah, but that's what 19 made it better, man, because they added moments in March to October.
Yeah. Thursday,
I didn't the All-Star break when it's half price.
Pretty much. Thursday, I was going to stream. Me and Jen were going to play Mario Party Switch, but we kind of got distracted and bogged down with trying to plan our vacation in July.
Where are you going, Iron?
St. Ignatius. Or not Ignatius, St. Ignace. Mackinac, basically.
Mackinac.
Well, tell you what, you're going on vacation. I'm going on vacation this summer. It's gonna be great.
Solo podcast for me. Yeah.
Solo podcast for Mike.
There's literally like 2 Saturdays I'll be gone in June. So
yeah, I'll be gone. It'll be one weekend in July. It's actually the weekend after the 4th of July. I'll be out.
So you may have to bring in a guest host for the week I'm gone. The time I'm gone.
Yeah, we'll see.
Gotta maintain that independent voice.
You do. You can't just have you two talking. You're owned by the man, and by man I mean Jacket.
Please don't let him know that you said that.
He's gonna hear it.
And then so Friday I installed the M.2. Didn't really get to play much. Otherwise, been kind of playing Minecraft for the past couple days.
You're welcome.
Enjoying it because Mike launched the
I also
realm.
played Minecraft. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. I have a penthouse.
Penguin,
Yeah,
your penthouse is within view of my little island that I took.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's outside my window? Like I look down and I can see an island.
Yeah, and there's a little wood house on it.
I can't see that far.
It's very close to the shore, so it's more like just a little like there's just a little bit of a creek in between, but
Shonen, I'll jump in after the podcast recording.
I'll probably jump in at some point here in a bit. Shonen, by the way, I'm sorry, but I had to go take some iron. You didn't give me any.
Thief. He stole it.
I dug it. I dug it out, but I was curious whose thing it was, and I wanted to see how far you got in iron, and so I took 4 blocks.
You know what we do to thieves, Iron?
Fire them.
We make them go away.
Oh, you're gonna take me off.
Well,
yeah, saw that coming.
I think that covers.
Like I mined it out of the shaft. Yeah, I actually found your base. I was actually looking for something, and I was like, whose base is that over there? And I ended up finding it.
I'm going to build a giant reception/banquet hall in my base for everybody to come hang out soon.
Yeah, parties at Penguin's house.
Woo, party. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to try. I might get on here in a bit. Otherwise, I'd probably head over to my parents at least for a little bit for Easter and that.
Go to
Have
a
you thought about
doctor.
heading to the emergency room?
I was waiting for that. No, I haven't.
So
not after the first like 15 minutes after it happened.
So we're about to get into housekeeping, and most of that is Lunar Castaway stuff. So before we get there, I just wanted to point out that one, you guys, thank you for not letting I Hate Penguin 69 get out of the first round,
or Zyger.
or
Oh,
yeah,
thank
you didn't
God
let
Zyger's
Zyger
not in
get
the
out of the semifinals either. So finals matchup is currently happening in the Penguin name change PSN name change tourney.
Yep.
That is happening right now. We have the 4 seed in the tournament, Penguin Parker, up against the 6 seed in the tournament, Mr. Popper's Penguin.
Penguin Parker is the right name to choose people.
I did Mr. Poppers just because that was my name that I submitted. So I had to vote for it, but I think either name's good.
As of right now, there are 18 votes. 18 votes. And it is a full-on 50-50 split. This one's got the people torn.
Man.
This one's got the people torn. So
either one's a good name, though. I like it. You know, I wish All Hail Killer Whale would have made it through, though. That was actually, I like the rhyme to it.
It had a good rhyme, but like, I don't know, like it lost 61-39.
Yeah, so and Will went up against like what did it lose to? I think Tigers.
All Hail Killer Whale lost to Penguin Parker.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Penguin Parker's still good. But yeah. So housekeeping, the giveaway is this week. It will be, what is it, 24th, I believe?
Yes.
Is the actual giveaway. Jack will do it when he basically gets home, which is around 2 o'clock Eastern time. So
that's good, because this is going to give me an opportunity to pre-order Days Gone while it's still a pre-order.
Yeah. So you are free to go ahead and take a shot at winning that. Well, really, it's going to be a PS4 gift code for $60, but you can either subscribe up here on Twitch with your Twitch Prime, or if you don't have Twitch Prime, I'd suggest heading over to Patreon and subbing there. It's $2 cheaper, and then you got to head to the Discord at discord.lunarcastaways.com, link the account to your Discord, and you'll get the special roll for it that we will pull from for the winner. So currently, I think he's only given away 1 copy, but it might be 2. He hasn't really fully committed to it yet.
You should only ever expect 1 copy.
Only ever expect 1 copy. Yeah, don't get greedy. He's doing this out of the goodness of his heart.
Whoa.
Goodness.
We're not making.
We're talking about the same person here.
Goodness.
He's not making a profit on this, so.
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, he's not making a profit.
Hence why I haven't gotten a paycheck yet.
Yeah. My paycheck is the cash outs to cover for the games when he doesn't send the money.
I believe he has also bought you games, sir.
This is true. He has bought a couple of games, so that is very fair. And I haven't asked for them. And when he did buy me Smash, I actually paid him back for that. So I just didn't have the money at the time.
Good job.
But yeah, so with all of that being said, I believe, Quail's turn to win a draw. But yeah, with all that being said, I believe that is it. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. You can catch this on Tuesday. It should go live onto iTunes and Google Play. We are still trying to figure out Spotify, whatever the heck is going to happen with it. They seem to have denied us the first time for some stupid reason.
It's because our mediocrity is too great.
I mean, it could very well be possible. So those will be going live roughly on Tuesday once it's edited and everything. Otherwise, you can check out the VOD here on Twitch at twitch.tv/LunarCastaways. And like I said earlier, you can join us in the Discord at discord.lunarcastaways.com. You can also check Penguin out over on twitch.tv/Mr. Penguin Von Penguin.
Wednesdays at 6 Central, Fridays at 7 Central.
Yes. You can catch him on Wednesdays.
You can catch me. You can catch me up against Lunar Castaways, or occasionally crossing the streams.
That's true. And if you also want to, you can check out the realm for our Minecraft server just join the Discord, and you should be able to join in. It's I did pin it into the games chat.
There'll be a cleaner redirect coming soon.
Yeah, so Mike's got to work on that.
It'll be lunarcastaways.com/minecraft/get in here/don't die/don't steal my stuff
/stay off my island
/get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
That's a lot of slashes.
That is. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you for watching again, and until next time, have a great day.
Bye.
Later. All right, let me save the audio. Welcome to the post show.
Post show that I won't be a part of that long, but still part of for a little bit.
I'll be right back.
Because I feel I should have to. I'm probably gonna have to, go explain what the hell happened.
Yeah. You should definitely explain to your significant other that you fell off a fucking ladder. Jesus Christ, what were you thinking? Hey, we made it to double digits, man. Double digits.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Okay.
Oh man, what's up, Neo? How you doing, Shonen? I'm gonna come collect some of that lava. That's the plan. Cause I fucking love lava. I need all the lava I can get for my little rooftop thing.
Okay, yep, my encoder. The MP3 encoding thing kind of busted, so.
What?
Yeah, I'll have to fix that.
Oh, you need the thing that lets you export it as an MP3.
Yeah, the lane.
Okay. I was like, please tell me that it didn't just fry your whole thing and we just did that podcast. It's gonna be me and Mike talking to nobody.
No. It's I just need I need the
You need the thing.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah. No. Makes sense.
I'm back.
It's good. Welcome back.
Mike, you said that encoder thing's pinned in the.
No,
podcast.
it is not.
Oh.
The virtual cam thing is though. That we don't.
Yeah,
need
well, we
anymore.
don't need virtual cam.
All right. Episode 10.
Lame MP3 encoder. Here we go. Download page.
Y'all made it so much easier for me now that I don't have to do video as well.
I mean, we made
So
it.
nice.
We made it easier on all of us.
That's true.
This way we don't have to deal every week with Iron saying my virtual cam isn't working. Let me reinstall everything.
Just like that, my audio is uploaded, done and done.
Well, aren't you just fancy?
Yeah, I am. Call me Fancy Pants McGill I can. Well, yeah, there were some of that stuff. I'm telling you, I put post show stuff. I really think you're gonna see PS5 at the end of next year.
Yeah.
That's my big thing. Taken out of that.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, okay.
Are you dying?
Nope,
I think
I'm fine.
you might be dying.
I just had to move. My arm's still.
He's like,
my arm doesn't feel
he's
great
like,
either.
oh, no, I'm okay. I had to move any portion of my body.
Yeah, that.
Jesus.
Oh, I have to put this bookmark back. Toolbar.
Oh, iron.
Do I want to play Minecraft this afternoon, or do I want to play Elite Dangerous with my flight sticks?
I don't know. It's up to you, man. I'm probably gonna dive into Minecraft for a little while because I'm working on my lava beacon on top. It's massive. So the thing that I built
lava
for it,
beacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know that big structure on the top of my mountain that has the windows all the way around it?
Are you gonna have that filled with lava?
That's gonna be full of lava.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot of source blocks you're gonna have to get.
I know. I'm aware.
I kind of like it. I like the idea.
I mean, if you find lava and you want to come drop a bucket in there, please feel free to.
So when I was I was in the crafting table, I saw that there was something. It was a trap door or something. And I don't remember what it was. And I know that I think there were trapdoors before, but if you could figure out some way to automate little trapdoors on your lava beacon and just have someone casual, because you're gonna be our villain, one of our villains.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the mad scientist of the.
That's why I'm on a mountain.
I mean, yeah. I'm starting with my humble beginnings, and then I'm sure there will be something that will make me snap and just go crazy and kill everyone. As you do, you know.
Yeah.
I think at some point, if I can make it happen, on top of my mountain, I will spell out Mr. P in glowstone.
Alright. So my video is uploading.
Your video?
Not video, audio, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's uploading, but I'm gonna go kind of explain.
Go. Yeah, go.
Let us know how that goes, please.
Go fill in your significant other, and then when she says, "Hey, we should go to immediate care or something and at least get you checked out," you say, "Yes, dear."
So
And then you tell her, we have been telling you that for the last, hour and a half.
Fine.
He says, as I once again remind him that the fall that he took on his knee from a farther height is the exact same kind of fall that I took that caused me to have a partially paralyzed leg. So
I got it. So we'll see. I'll let you know you guys know what happens.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And now.
All right. Well.
And now it's Mr. Penguin.
Yep. Now it's me. Just look at my beautiful head.
Now it's kind of
it's so good.
I don't have layouts made for two and
for just
and
two.
one cam.
It's so good because I can see part of my head to the. It's almost looking like we're in the same room right now.
Almost.
Side by side. Either way.
Oh, Mr. Penguin, move. Nope.
Which
Other
way
way.
is it?
Other way.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay.
God, that was dumb. Either way, thanks everybody for coming out to the live broadcast. Remember to catch us on Tuesdays, podcast services and whatnot. Mike, I'll probably be in Minecraft and showing in the next little bit. I gotta pop my head out for a minute.
Yeah, I gotta see what our plans are. I know there was some yard work on the agenda. I don't know if it is happening or not. So,
sounds like a plan. But I will catch everybody later. Mike, have fun with your yard work.
I will try. Lunch is first though, because
adios, everybody.
Bye, guys.